Not on record.
Oh, you just did. You just did.
You said it on the recording, though. What is happening today? All right, so our topic, actually, let's make that a wee bit thicker. Topics.
This is under grammar and notes.
This is grammar, yep.
What happened, like, it's now middle of September.
Actually, we're gonna call this.
It's a big pencil case.
Where do we put? I know what we're on.
Okay, so for this, I'm not gonna belabor it too much. Oh, pencil sharpener. Sorry.
Is it going to go into
It should just go, yeah.
And
All right, so like you guys have figured out not just verbs, but endings in Latin, are they crucial?
Yes.
Can this shift in an ending change the entire meaning of something?
Yes.
Yes. Does English do that?
Yes. No. Yeah.
Not totally. It does it a little bit, like the difference between like run and runs, but that's not like anything close to what Latin does. Okay, so let's talk, we'll address the verbs first. All right, so some example sentences. Oi, chatty Cathy in the corner. Boys, do you mind? You do mind?
wait.
Interesting response. Okay, let's do some examples. All right. Remember, if I write, you write, unless I say otherwise. Okay. Repeat after me. Cornelia est puella romana. Okay, so in terms of our markup here, right, we mark up our sentences. Where is my verb? Who can tell me where my verb is, Kato? Est, good. So like I said, you can either just mark it up as a V, you can mark it up as an LV, you can mark it up as an equal sign, whatever works for you to make you visualize that. Okay, now, who or what is the subject of this sentence? Who can tell me? Olivia. Cornelia is. All right, now we've got our linking verb. So what does that make puella romana? What do we call that? Bill? Compliment, yeah. C for cool, guys. You got it right. Okay. Now, in terms of how can I word this? We talked about subject-verb agreement. Yes? Okay, can someone remind me what subject-verb agreement is? What does that mean? Mm-hmm. Exactly right. Yep, if your subject is singular, your verb must also be singular. If your subject is plural, your verb must also be what, everyone? Plural. Good. Okay, so does this follow that rule? Is my subject singular?
Yes.
Is my verb also singular?
Yes.
Yes, so this is in compliance with the subject-verb agreement. Right, Asher? Whatever it is you are doing.
Creating friction, so this is static. It's really weird.
I mean, that would be cool if this was science class, but this is Latin?
Yeah.
Yeah? Dankeschön. Okay. Do we know what this means? I hope so. We've seen this sentence like 7 billion times. Everybody? Phew. If you were about to say something else, I probably would have cried a little bit, and I'm an ugly crier. Oh no. All right, let's do another one. Repeat after me, please. Cornelia et Flavia
Cornelia et Flavia
sunt puellae Romanae. Okay, now, this is a little trickier because we don't have one word that's equaling my subject. Who or what are my subjects? Kato?
Cornelia and Flavia.
Good, we've got both Cornelia and Flavia. Now, individually they're one person, but together they are two, which means singular or plural? Plural. Okay, now where's my verb? Olivia? Sunt. Okay, and again, that's a linking verb. You can do LV or equal sign, whatever works for you. Okay, and then puellae Romanae, those are two things going together. Mark up. C. Cool. Okay. Does this follow the subject-verb agreement rule?
Yes.
Indeed it does. Translation? Everybody? Good. Wait, why isn't it
Why is
girls
it-
Roman?
Like Cornelia and Flavia are Roman girls.
Because
What? Say that again?
It's like Cornelia and Flavia are Romans girls.
Romans. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I think just because, like in English, you wouldn't do that. You would say like Roman and then whatever the proper noun is.
girls, Rome is describing, like Roman is describing girls.
Mhm.
They are Roman girls.
Yes.
They aren't.
Adjective.
Yeah, so technically Romani is an adjective. Did I talk to you guys about that? The difference between Rome and Roman?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Rome is
Roma.
Romai, and Roman as an adjective is Romanos. Yes, question.
Can notes only be endured by
Yes.
No, you can write it in colorful ink if that's what helps you. Just for assignments and like papers and stuff, definitely do them and tests. Blue or black ink or pencil. Good question. Okay. So basically, I don't think we need to like belabor the point too much. I think you guys already instinctually know the answer. But if a verb is singular, what's my ending? Not coffee, but tea.
What?
Not coffee, but
Oh, yeah.
tea. Get it? It's a pun. It's a coffee but tea. The letter T and T. What you do? Coffee versus tea? No takers.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Not coffee, but
Tea. You know, like sipping tea with the
I'm
queen.
really trying to get these.
I don't get it.
Okay, that's okay. My jokes are not for everybody. They're actually for most not people. Mr. Brumler wants to kick me off the sailing dock most of the time. All right, and if a verb is plural, what are the two letters that they end in?
A
Whoa. If a verb. NT. Okay. All right, so what I'd like you to do at this moment is the following. Go to all verbs, active voice. Okay. And we are going to write our first letters in there. Oh, you should be so excited. So exciting. Oh.
I never memorized these, and that's why I kept failing.
What is
Today's the day.
Well, I mean, like the verbs just kind of came because they use them so often, but the clench and endings, I never memorized them.
Oh, well. You're going to get your butt kicked by me. Because I have a lot of drills that I do with those, so you'll learn them eventually. Okay, now in terms of language, right? All of this stuff, don't really worry so much about it. You will eventually know what they mean, but today is not that day. Okay, and that's okay. I'm just trying to give you. Whoa, you all right there?
Yeah, I'm just stretching my jaw.
Oh, okay. I thought you were catching flies, or doing your best impression of a codfish. Both very impressive. Okay. So this is how it's built. If you notice, I'm going to zoom in here so you can see a little bit better. All right, right now we're dealing with the present tense. Okay, so that's this chart here. Now, verbs have specific aspects, Okay, might be something that you've heard before. 5 specific aspects: person, number, tense, voice, mood. Some of those you might know, some of those you might not know. It's okay. You will eventually learn what all of those mean. All right, so if we have a singular present tense third person verb, that T is going to go right here. Okay? And the plural in the column next to it, it's going to be NT. Okay. Any questions? You guys know where to put those?
Est.
Okay. Now, in terms of person, right, let's just talk about that for a second. The best way I can think to describe it to you, person is the relationship to the speaker. Okay, so first person, like if I'm writing a story in the first person, I'm going to say I and we, because first person is the closest to me. I am first person.
We is also describing you as in group.
Yep, because you're included in that group. Now, if you move to second person, that's one removed from you, right? So like if I'm having a conversation with you, right, you're still close enough to me to talk to, right? So you and y'all, that's second person. Third person is even further removed. Like let's say we want to gossip. Gossiping's not good, but let's say we want to gossip about Mr. Brumler's health class. That's just because that's the other class that's in here. Are they close enough for us to talk to them?
Nope.
No, they're further away. So we're going to talk about them,
They.
or we're going to talk about him or her or it. So it's just the relationship between you and the speaker. Does that?
So for the next one, we would do. Well, for the next one, we would do like S and what? S and
Are you asking about the personal endings?
yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want the whole present tense
We just
endings?
do S and T.
They're fairly simple.
Just no.
It's O S T.
Did you say let's just get it over with? Yeah. Okay. Huh? Are you mumbling them to yourself because you know them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what? No, I don't know them.
Oh my. How the turns have tabled.
S T
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
T's.
Now there is a silly little song that you're
Oh,
gonna
S, T,
learn
T's, T's,
to. Oh, that's different. Okay. I'll sing it for you, and then you guys will sing it with me. All right. OSTMUSTISNT. O or M means I. S means you. T means he, she, or it. Mus means we. Tis means y'all. Nt means they. Don't hang your head in dismay.
I can't remember this.
It's okay. You will, because we're gonna do it a lot. I mean, it kind of is, but you know, old habits die hard. I used to teach little kids, so if a third grader can sing this song back to me, I have no doubts in my mind that you also can sing this song back to me. All right, one thing I do want to point out before moving on, notice how I'm going down the chart like this, and then we go over here, down the chart. Okay, so you do the columns, you don't go across. All right, that's typical Latin fashion when it comes to nouns and verbs. Okay, it just helps you organize a little better. Okay, repeat after me. Use your best sing-song voices. OST MUS TIS NT. O or M means I. S means you. T means he, she, or it. Mus means we. Tis means y'all. Nt means they. Okay, let's take that again. Repeat after me. I'm going to give you a bigger chunk. OST MUSTISNT. Okay, I'm going to do the whole singular column. See if you can do it. O or M means I. S means you. T means he, she, or it.
O or E means I. S means you. T means he, she, or it.
Mus means we. Tis means y'all. Nt means they.
Most means we.
T means y'all. And T means they.
Okay, that was mostly there. We're getting there. I think
Wait,
you guys are
one
actually
question.
doing quite well. Yes, what's up?
So I was really thinking about like, what should I do like, second year Latin or first year? And I was wondering what you would think about that. I mean, sorry, I'm interrupting. Cause like I know all of this, and I know like future perfect and pluperfect and perfect, but then there's things like I forget.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on your comfort level, but we can talk about that privately at another time. Okay, so let's try that again. We'll do singular and plural. Maybe? Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just do the singular. OSTMUSTISNT. O or M means I, S means you, T means he, she, or it.
O or S means I, F means you, T means T, S.
To kind of help you, I'm just going to write, whoops.
Why is it town?
Because in other endings, sometimes the ending for I is M.
Should we add that?
Not right now. No. Mus means we, tis means y'all, nt means they.
Those means we, tis means y'all, and T means they.
Okay.
Wait, O or what is I?
O or M. M is in mom. Or mother, or meh. Okay, can we try and sing it together? I'll do it a little slower if that helps. Okay, you guys ready? OSTMUSTISNT. O or M means I. S means you. T means he, she, or it. Mus means we. Tis means y'all. Nt means they. Okay, we gotta stay in tempo, buddy. I'm not a chorus teacher, but I will murder you if you do not stay in tempo. Stay in tempo, stay in key. You got it?
You're more brutal about this than others.
Good.
Yeah, the actual chorus teachers.
I care very much. I care very much. Okay.
No, he's a good teacher.
Okay, that's great. Cool.
Try to get us off topic.
Cool story, bro. All right, so these are our verb endings. Cool? Okay, now we're going to go back to our notes. And we're going to talk about nouns. Did I write? No.
We're always concentrating. Bolivia es Escuela Romana. This is so classic.
So cool. Okay.
Is that the same paper?
Yes, just continue.
I'm actually very curious to see these like recordings we have. Yeah. Where does this go?
Forward.
These the paper. I forget what's up imperfect. It's like up.
Okay, you need to slow your roll. All right, repeat please. Familia est romana. Okay, so our quick old markup, we've got familia, which is my subject. Est is my linking verb. And romana is the complement here. Okay, so translation-wise, we're going to write it out. What do you think familia means?
Family.
Okay, the family is what?
Is Roman.
Roman. Good. Okay. Now, let's do another example. Okay. Now, same thing here. Repeat, please. Familiae sunt Romanae. Okay, so how does this change now? What aspect is changing? Is it changing in person? Is it changing in number? Is it changing in tense? What do we think? There are two things it's changing in. Olivia, can you give me one?
It's changing numbers. Became plural.
Good, it's changing from singular to plural, so it changes in number. And actually, it kind of, well, not, it
Family,
sort
they
of
are
changes in person, kind of not really, right? It's still third person, but it goes from it to they. Okay, so same old markup here. We've got familiae is our subject, sunt is our LV, and romani is our complement. Our translation,
The families are Roman.
good, the families are Roman.
I have a question. Could you say the families, they are Roman?
No.
Can you say the families are Romans?
Nope. I mean, I guess you could, but that would be, it would be kind of weird. It would be weird.
Why would it be weird? Like, they are Romans.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. Because I think, no, there's not. Give me a second to think this through. No, I suppose you could translate it that way. Sounds weird, though. Still sounds kind of weird. Okay, so what's the difference then? If a noun, and an adjective for that matter, is singular, what ending is it going to have? Look at familia. What's the ending? What's the one?
A.
Careful, the first one, if it's singular.
Oh,
It's just, whoops.
nominative.
It's just the letter A. Familia. Okay, Roman A. All right, but if we want to change that to plural, it becomes familiae. It's AE. That's our new ending. All right, and Roman I. That's our other ending. Our same ending.
Isn't genitive and dative both I and singular?
Okay, so here's the deal. Those of you who've had Latin, zip it. I don't want you confusing everybody else. That's not fair to them. Got it? Okay, it's cool that you know some stuff, but I know more.
Yeah, but, okay. Yes, ma'am.
Actually,
Where are your glasses? You gonna push them up your nose as you say that? Nerd. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is now go to our nouns chart, and we're gonna start filling that in. All right, and Julia, head up, look alive.
At least I wasn't asleep on my eyes closed.
Yeah, I know, but still, if your head's down, I can throw things at you. It's fair game.
very true.
If it's fair game, can I first that?
What?
If it's fair game.
No, it's only fair game for me, because this is a dictatorship.
Wow.
This is not a democracy.
Well, teachers are benevolent. Teachers are the last of the benevolent dictators. That makes sense.
Interesting. I want that on a t-shirt. Okay, so we're going to start filling this in. All right, similarly to the verbs, you start at the top and you work your way down. Don't write that arrow, though. Don't write that arrow. I'm just showing you. Okay, and then you go to the plural column and you work your way down. So I'm giving you the first two. All right, it's A and AE, or A and I. That's how you would pronounce those sounds. Okay, everybody say it. A, I. All right.
Is dative I just, can I call you right now?
No. Because what I don't want you to do is write something incorrectly and then continue to reinforce it incorrectly. And I see somebody else may have written some things too.
No.
You calling me a liar?
No.
Interesting. You calling me blind? Either way, it doesn't work out for you. Okay. All right, any questions on this? All right, my question to you is, do you guys want to learn all of these?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you want to get the first declension over with?
Yes.
It's relatively painless.
Relatively?
Relatively.
Relative.
Relative to complete suffering.
Well.
It's relatively painless. Just kidding. It's actually not that bad. Okay. Let me. So I want to make sure that you. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's write these down then.
vocative.
Not there yet. That we will leave blank.
Can I take a while to answer what vocative is?
I told you what it is.
I?
Huh?
No, for first declension. Is it I?
The vocative is the same as the nominative except for one place, and that one place is second declension masculine singular.
Oh.
You look like you're remembering that. You look traumatized. You okay? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I hated it.
Now, I don't know if you figured it out, but sometimes we use songs to help us remember things. Me personally, I prefer to just chant them. Okay, so we'll do it both ways. Whichever way works for you, use it. All right, repeat after me, please. Ah.
Ah.
I, arum, is, as, is.
I arum is as is.
Let's do that again. I, ah. I, arum, is, as, is.
I arum is as is.
Okay, let's do that one more time. I, ah. Let's do that one more time. I, ah. I, arum, is, as, is.
I arum is as is.
Okay. Does anybody know the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star song?
No,
Okay.
we don't know what that is.
Well, you're gonna hear it.
I've never heard of it.
Okay, sometimes some students say the songs help them, some students say the chants help them. So really, I'll give you both tools. You use which one works for you. All right, this is how the song goes. It's kind of silly, but whatever. A E A M A E A R U M I S A S I S 2. Now the first declension's through. Now we're on to number 2, but we're not there yet. Okay, so what's a little silly and kind of annoying about that song is that it only goes through like the endings as individual letters. So you have to know where the spaces break out, like if you kind of followed along how I did that.
We in my class we learned is as is, first declension, mostly found now. That was kind of a little
Huh,
change of that.
interesting.
I know,
Okay.
kind of weird.
So I don't know if that's does anyone think that would help them? No? So just chanting? Just chanting? We'll be serious? Yes? Okay. No more songs then.
No! Sorry.
All right. So that's pretty much it. I don't know that I want to worry about second declension yet. Okay. I think that just about, does anyone have any questions? Question.
How do you use the genitive? How do you use the dative? How do you use the accusative? How do you use ablative?
Nope. Not answering that one.
Why?
Okay, if I give too much information at once, it's going to overload and then no one's going to learn anything. Everyone's monitors are going to go up and it's just not going to happen. That's why I feed you guys things slowly. Okay, there's a reason. All right, what I'd like to do, continue in your grammar notes. We're going to do a couple of examples and you guys are going to work through some problems. All right, so remember the deal. I write, you should also write.
Where do we put these perfect verb system and
If you were listening, I told you to put it in your papers of importance.
I was not listening.
Obviously.
I swear that other side will laugh at everything. Like they will laugh at anything.
That's why I need them around for my stand-up comedy routines.
Laugh, time, laugh.
That
Okay.
was a pretty good laugh.
So please write down the Latin. All right, but your job is just to choose the correct form of the verb. In order to do that, you need to apply the rule of subject-verb agreement. Okay, repeat after me. Flavia. In Wila Wikina. Because we don't know what goes there yet. All right, so my subject is who? Flavia. Okay, is she or is they singular or plural? Is Flavia singular or plural? I was trying to not give it away, but I did. It's singular. So do we need habitat or habitant? We want habitat, okay? What's so funny over there, Mr. Chuckles?
I have no paper.
That seems like a you problem.
What? Really?
Yeah, really. Okay. So let's translate. Who thinks that they've got it? Actually, let's finish the markup too. And that's our verb. All right, who's got our translation for that? Kato.
Flavia lives in a neighboring country house.
Good.
I'm running out of paper.
Oh, we do use a lot of paper in Latin. Sorry. Okay. Let's try this one.
Weird for.
Okay. Repeat, please. Cornelia Flaviaque.
Cornelia Flaviaque.
Defessi.
That's
Because we don't know what goes there. All right, now, this is slightly interesting. Raise your hand if you think it's est. Raise your hand if you think it's sunt.
Oh wait, it's actually est.
Raise your hand if you don't know.
It's est.
Okay, let's try that again. Raise your hand if you think it's est. Raise your hand if you think it's sunt.
Wait, what?
You putting your hand up for both?
Wait, no, I was.
I'm taking votes. Vote quicker. Raise your hand if you don't know.
Wait.
Raise your hand if it's a Tuesday.
Wait, oh, it is a Tuesday.
I thought it was Mondays.
It's okay.
I thought it was Friday.
If this was Monday, I'd be rid of you already.
The dreams.
Okay. I think I mentioned this at some point. What's the Latin way to say and? Et. Okay, usually it's a separate word, but sometimes what Latin likes to do is they like to use this QUE.
Oh, I remember. And
Yeah.
Okay,
to ask
think of it
questions,
this
too.
way. That's nay.
That's nay.
Okay, think peanut butter jelly que. Okay, that's peanut butter and jelly, but in Latin, right? Peanut butter jelly que. The que usually goes on the end of the last thing listed. Okay? So, does that change your answer?
Wait.
Do I have two subjects or one?
Sunt.
It's sunt. Okay, it's sunt.
Flaviaque.
Yeah, because we're talking about Cornelia and
Oh, I
Flavia.
thought something else.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, okay.
I was trying to trick you, and obviously it worked. Okay.
Boy,
Did you just say boy?
I was tricked by that.
It's okay, I got
no,
you.
I was just trying to get. I was totally knew the answer and was just trying to get people messed up.
Ah, yeah.
That's not very nice.
I totally believe.
Yeah.
Okay, Cornelia and Flavia are defessi. What does that mean? Tired. Good. Now, one thing I do want to mention, all right, you kind of need to be like situationally critical readers when you're reading Latin. There was a clue. There was a clue given to tell you that that your verb needed to be plural. Defessi. Yeah, the adjective was plural, meaning it applied to a plural subject, right? Even though the subjects on their own look singular, technically there's two of them. Okay, so that AE should have been like a little clue. Been like, oh wait, it can't be est. Something weird's going on here. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. Let's try another.
Wene Vidi Vici.
What does that mean?
Caesar said it. I came, I saw, I conquered. think it's a funny quote.
How?
I don't know. It's just when you really reach it.
Okay, repeat after me, please. Pueri et puellae saipe. Because we don't know what goes there. All right, so let's figure it out. I'm going to give you 3 options this time.
No.
Okay, now, even if you do not know what the first word means, say nothing. Even if you do not know what the first word means, you could probably figure it out. Use the situational context to help you. There's an et in there, meaning something's being connected. In addition to that, we've got the word puellae, which you do know. Is puellae singular or plural? Okay, and the et means, is there probably more listed with the puellae?
Pueri means.
Yes, it's a conjunction, so it's joining those 2 words, pueri and puellae. So, my only possible answer is Kurund. Yeah, good.
Is it the boys and girls, or is it the boy and girls?
It's the boys.
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 Okay. All right, so the translation here is the boys
Love that show.
and girls often kuro kurre kukuri kursus to run, often run. Could I also say the boys and girls run often?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boys and girls.
Yeah, the word for often is saipe, but I could say that kind of anywhere really.
The boys.
All right, how do you guys feel about this?
Pretty good.
Feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'd like to do, I'm going to end the grammar notes here. We're going to switch gears and move into some culture stuff. So hang on.